Talk a little bit about your sort of influences as far as like non-musical influences on your music.
Definitely like the outdoors are pretty crucial, you know, and visual arts, so really seeing, I guess it's the other senses that really can help you like be influenced.
Like experiences as well, just life experiences. We thrive off like that when we write as well. Like, I don't know, like how I came out here and moved out here, like just made a big move, big change, going on adventures constantly. I like to have, adventure done daily. That's like
ADD, we got a bad case of it, man. Like, so there's any time that you can just kind of grasp onto an experience that, you really haven't done before, then that's when, you'll be inspired. Because, you do the routine cyclistic activities over and over again, you're not going to find inspiration from that. You're going to make music that just sounds like that over and over again, If you go scuba diving and you see a giant squid or some shit, you're obviously, going to be like, whoa, well, that's different.
What are your expectations around floating? What do you think it's going to do for your music? What do you think it's going to do for yourself?
Do you want to go first on that?
Yeah, I think it would just definitely center myself, and I can really have time, take the time to focus on what I want, my music, our music to be. And I don't know, and also just like daily things in life, I can really just like hone in and figure out kind of what's important to me. Take some time, from all the hustle and bustle in today's world, and kind of just, really focus like, okay, what's going on,
Totally.
What do I need to slow down on? What do I need to push more,
Totally.
Yeah, and I guess for me, what I kind of like about the tank is I never quite know exactly what I'm going to get when I'm in there, you know what I mean? I can always kind of have expectations like today, it's the day of the show, I want to be as focused on the show as much as I can. But for all I know, I might just like hop in there and just pass out, I might go in there and have some crazy out-of-body experience like revelation, who knows, but that's kind of like the fun part about it, is it's like a stationary roller coaster of the mind sometimes,
Stationary roller coaster of the mind.
So, it can either be, like a teacup, where you just get spun around, or it could be, some crazy, flips and whatnot, or, you could just be standing in line the whole time, that South Park one where it's like, this is the line ride, it might be that, so you never really know what you're going to get with it.
That's amazing. Oh my God. How do you see floating the day of the show being beneficial for your ability to perform tonight at the Gothic for the first time, which is a huge venue?
Yeah. So for me, with my prior experience of floating, I've always looked at it as what I call, there's a couple different things in lives that I call like a TM, which is like a time manipulator. Certain things make like playing the show, that hour and a half set that we're going to play, it's going to go by in 5 minutes. Yeah, it's just going to fly out the window. So to kind of neutralize that and make sure that I can deal with that, I want to go in the tank and, in this hour and a half that I'm in the tank, be able to run our set, 5 times in my head. As our biological clock shuts down.
But I think it's beneficial on the day of the show is just I don't know, I'd see it more of like a relaxation thing for me, because I haven't dived into it yet. Something I've always been interested in, but and would like to go further, and I'm really excited to try it. But
cool.
Yeah, I'm just thinking it's gonna kind of zen me out, just get me ready, Just preheat the oven.
Yeah.
Get the cookies crusty. See you later.
So, talk a little bit about what you experienced versus your expectations of what you were gonna experience.
Okay.
Do you want to go first, boss? Since this is kind of your
Thinking
first
about it.
one, so I think your answer.
Well,
I
don't like going into stuff like having a preconception usually, because I don't know, it gets skewed,
Yeah.
So I really wanted to be open, I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm gonna witness something crazy. It's not like that. I was just really just free my mind, and I definitely I think I broke through to something, man. If you told me that's what happens when people float, it's like some parts I didn't even know if my eyes were open or closed, man. I really had to focus on that.
Yeah, well, when you open and close your eyes in there, you can't really tell the difference.
Yeah, it was great, and I love that feeling, man. I guess I definitely I don't know, it's more than I expected, honestly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Like, do you feel relaxed right now?
Oh yeah, man. When I got out, my limbs felt like so heavy because I just let go. You know,
Yeah.
it's almost like a massage or something. You
Yeah.
know, like the feeling you get after a massage. Cause
Yeah, having gravity come back and play is a little bit
really cool,
much,
though.
almost, honestly. Coming out of the tank, sometimes it's like, oh man, I gotta deal with walking again. Like,
yeah, it's completely let go. It's like that's a rare place you can ever do that. You know, it's completely just like let your whole every muscle in your body just relax. You know,
Yeah.
Even in your bed or something, you can't do that. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, even in your bed, you have springs poking up on you
Yeah.
in a hammock. You know, you're.
I feel like I was
curled
like,
up. Like I don't even have to worry about seeing right now. You know what I mean? I can shut my eyeballs and my ears and like all of this off. It's like, you know, so that's kind of where the entertainment factor of it comes in. It's like when you have absolutely nothing to do, not even worry about like gravity weighing down on you. That's when you can really like have the most fun.
Yeah.
You're just floating. That's like really the only way to put it.
Sometimes I felt like I was like this tiny little like thing in like this ocean. I didn't even feel the walls, you know. I just I was like that, and in my mind, I just ran with that, you know. Like the thought of me being like this tiny little thing, like in this big black ocean or something, you know. Yeah, just floating. Yeah, I loved losing the sense of like, you know, I haven't touched a wall in like I don't even know how long, you know. I didn't know if I was like up or down.
Yeah,
I love that feeling of like, you know, losing. I don't know, like where you are, like navigating.
Just losing you, pretty much, essentially. You know what I mean? Just like getting completely stripped of, oh, this is what I'm seeing right now, this is what I'm hearing right now. Like, you don't know which way's up. You don't know if the room is red or blue. Like, you know, you're just there, and that's that pretty much in the end of the day. Like,
got this really cool feeling of like being like this small little thing and like this huge, I don't know, just
big
like,
thing.
Yeah. It's awesome.
How prepared do you feel for the show tonight?
Oh, I feel
More
great.
so,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. I feel like I got some time to just, you know, get away from all the, like, you can just hear stuff outside right now, just cars driving by. Completely separate myself from, you know, all these, I don't know, even people, you know? Like, just get myself in the zone. And
Even
I
my
felt,
bandmates, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
Even this cat.
yeah, dude.
But yeah, I just feel like, you know, mentally, you know, and like spiritually a little more aligned, but also physically while I was in there, I was like, I noticed my right shoulder feels kind of weird. So, you know, the whole time I was in there, I was really trying to like make sure it's pulled down and my whole body is aligned. And now that I'm out of the tank, I feel money.
I feel refreshed, for
feel
sure.
money for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm stoked for you guys tonight. Have a good show.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Ben.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Isolate.
Yeah, we're giving away a free float session too, so I'm gonna get you guys a gift certificate here before you leave. And
Cool.
Cool.